Okay, here we go for game 4 with hopefully a better showing than the last game. We're playing against Ikpuy, who's playing base Weyland again. So I'm looking at this hand, and I suspect I'm gonna mulligan this. The only econ in it is the one daily casts, no career fair. Feels like it's going to be a little slow, but so obviously I keep it. Okay, I cannot even read my own play correctly, but seriously I would probably have mulled this. Apart from obviously the evidence which proves that I didn't. And it's some more green level Weyland, which is weird. Obviously that's the flavour of the month for the time that I was recording this. Right, so I have to play the daily casts, surely. Or, no, hang on, I'm thinking Desperado, Run R&D, daily casts. But that's going to then mean I have to discard twice. Yeah, this hand is a real clunker. See, wow, this is some, like, all of those decisions, all wrong. Power shutdown, okay, well, I'm at least glad that I've got my cloak out, because now I only have to worry about double power shutdown killing my refractor. So what's he gonna do? He's thinking about it. Install, advance, score a hostile? Yeah, okay. And we can run some R&D. There's another power shutdown. Now what I really should be doing here is drawing to find any piece of cheap hardware. Or hoping that he just doesn't play the two power shutdowns which we've seen back to back off the top of his deck. Oh dear. And unbelievably he didn't play it, so at this point we need to just say I should really just have drawn again to try and find something. I know he's got the second power shutdown. I wouldn't have found it, but once again the lack of recursion is gonna bite me on the ass here, I suspect. Now you could argue that Refractor is my least important breaker against base Weyland, so if I do get it trashed, it's not the end of the world. Oh, okay, so somehow so the Earthrise might hopefully find me something. Satcon, a lockpick or a silencer. Again, not having the best luck here. There's a whole bunch of cards in my deck which I could draw to protect that refractor, but having drawn now only half my deck, I just haven't seen them. Fortunately, he is buying me enough time so that I might actually see one. Still no one cost hardware or programs. Look at this. So now multiple cards deep. Yeah, and me accidentally forgetting that I had a click left. Hey, finally, a silencer, so now I'm less worried. So now, yeah, drop that. Ooh, it's an Enigma. And since we've got some bad pub, we can actually pay that through and get our 3 back. Not the most efficient play I've ever made in my life. Oh, but it got me a hostile, so that's alright. I assume I'm just gonna... Okay, yeah, that's fine. So yeah, so the fear is over. Like, had he just played those 2 power shutdowns back to back to kill my refractor, I would never ever be able to get past that Enigma this game. So see, now he plays it. If I was him, I would be slightly kicking myself for not killing the refractor when I had the chance. So, yeah. When you are facing criminals, expect them to have extremely limited program recursion. So either they will be packing multiple redundant copies of their icebreakers in case one gets trashed, or they'll be living on the edge as we are here, trying desperately to keep their programs alive, because once they're gone, they're not coming back. So, so with that threat slightly diffused, now we want to start thinking about plascretes and making sure that we can keep ourselves alive. Okay, the cloak is going to protect the refractor, that's good. And draw a double career. So, and there's a plascrete. So last click, I probably just want to run server 4, gain my 3. What I should have done there is, because I've got the bad pub, run at that Enigma with the security testing on it and gained the 3 that way. It's an immediate 3 as opposed to just 3 banked on that Katie Jones. It does make me more vulnerable to being C-sourced, I guess, so maybe putting the 3 on KT isn't the worst thing in the world. Now, I'm not under a huge amount of pressure here either. Until he starts icing up, I know I can get into that, so... Oh, and there's a full... okay, so now I can do that. I can play that. Probably load Katie. What am I doing? I want to load Katie first. Again, this leaves me vulnerable, but Doing this with yeah, I disagree with my own play here, but wow, somehow he put a posted bounty out behind. Am I going to get mid-seasoned here? Is that what's about to happen? No, he's just going to dump an agenda. So this is puzzling play. Like, if your opponent, as the Corp, if your opponent has shown a willingness to, here's the third power shutdown, again killing a silencer. Oh no, he's power shutdowning his entire deck. Right, so I'm probably dead then. It's power shutdown Jackson, accelerated diagnostic. So yes, so what I should not have run there. I should have dumped a Plascrete, and then I'm probably not dead. Whereas to this, I am definitely dead. Yeah, there's the accelerated diagnostics for the sea source, and the double scorch will follow shortly. Yeah, dying with Plascrete in hand against Weyland, that feels bad. I generally try and be as cautious as possible. I'm not sure. I think maybe focusing so much on not getting my stuff shut down blinded me to the realities of he's going to blow my house up. Yeah. He gives me the GGs. And yeah, this is, again, another avoidable loss on my part. Drawing the Plascrete and not playing it, and instead choosing to run, giving him a window to see Scorch me. That's a pretty big error. So yeah, here comes the Scorch, just to prove that he can do it, and that's game. Okay, on to game 5.